Hello guys and girls, welcome back to whatever the fuck this is. And today I'm going to talk about audio clarity. Alright, 95% of how I get clear audio is down to the setup. It really is, it's down to the setup. I made the 95% up, but it's very important, right? So, first up is the helmet. I've got a Shark Visionaire 2nd series, and it fits my head perfectly, okay? I can move my jaw freely, there's no hamster cheeks. It has a whisper strip on as well. And it's fitted, okay? And it works very, very well, okay? There's a whisper strip underneath. It comes with most helmets, I think. And it's got a little toggle underneath, and it's pulled all the way out to try and get as close to my chin as possible. My second chin. I've also got a Proline Windjammer, that's what this thing is. And this makes the opening of your helmet smaller to reduce the airflow from getting underneath that helmet, because that's what it's about this bit, is getting the airflow reduced. Third, I've got the Drift Ghost S camera, and the Ghost S is better at reducing wind noise than its predecessor, the HD. The HD picks up a lot of ambient noise, okay? And the S just kind of deadens it quite a lot. I've got the official drift microphone, which goes out to the back, under the Proline Windjammer, and into my helmet. It's routed around just like about 98% of other motovloggers. And it pops out the right-hand cheek pad. But it's just the tip of it. Just the tip of it is popping out, okay? And it's pointing up. It's pointing up. I know, don't point it down because wind is coming up from that, okay? It's pointing up, just the very tip of it. And it's also got on the end of it a Rycote Windjammer. Okay, not a piece of sponge what someone's cut up, not a piece of fabric, a proper Lavelier microphone, Deadcat. It's a Rycote one, okay? And that is pretty much the setup for the helmet. But what also helps is something on the bike. It is, in fact, the double bubble screen. See, with the standard screen, what the wind does is it comes over. Imagine the old screen is on, a clear one, and it's there, and it hits my chest. Okay, the wind hits my chest and then rushes up inside the helmet. Whereas this, it pops it into the visor, and the visor's always closed when I'm talking. There's another thing: close your visor when you talk. Simple, right? Just make sure it's nicely closed. There we go. See, that's all better, isn't it? And that is pretty much it for the setup, guys, okay? And if you want to know what I do in audio, let's take it into Premiere Pro, okay? So, you ready? Boop. Now we're in Premiere Pro. If you didn't know, this is what Premiere Pro looks like. The workspace is a little bit different. I'm not going to do workspace and shit. So let's just skip forward in time to where we've got our video edited to however we want it to look, okay? Skip forward a little bit. And I use two sound sources. I use the Alpha camera and I use the drift, okay? And I use the Alpha camera for the revs and shit like that because that distracts from the wind noise as well. And headphone users, there's a warning here. Just turn it down slightly because I'm going to show you, well, I'm not going to show you, you're going to listen to what the Alpha camera records like without being edited. Without doing anything to it, okay? You ready? Boom. Talking like this with that over would be just fucking terrible. As you can imagine, you probably can't even hear what I'm saying, cunts. So let's just turn that down. Let's just turn that one down. I'll turn that maybe like 15 decibels, 18 decibels. Depends on what road I'm on and what speed I'm doing. But knock that down 15, 18 decibels. And then we go to our main audio, which is this, okay? Now I use something called Gels Presets. If you don't know what Gels Presets are, there's a link in the description. And basically this is a whole gamut of plugins, really, settings that you can play, that you can add to your videos. But I'm not going to go through all of them because that would take fucking forever. I'm just going to use one. It's called the Rich Vocal Enhancer, okay? And I dropped that onto my main audio. So there you go, you sound a little bit better already. And then I'm going to turn the reverb off on that because sometimes it sounds very echoey and I don't want that at all. Then I add a bit of bass, a little bit of treble, adjust the volume to suit, and then I add a little bit of bass to the Alfie camera audio, just to get the V-twin rumble a little bit more. And we are done. That is pretty much it. That is it, okay? And what happens is, the Alfie camera's rumble of the V-twin kind of like masks the wind noise a little bit, okay? That's just in the background. But the music also detracts from it as well. Guys and girls, that is it for the audio clarity. Setup is most of it, you can tell. Setup is most of it, with a little bit of post-production editing. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed this, and I will see you again for another fucking fantastic vlog by me. Peace out.